dropped and spun away. So here we go. We just played about 58 seconds in the game between Delco Demons Black and the OC Vanquish White. As mentioned, Delco in the white jerseys and the Vanquish White in the dark jerseys. Shot hit the side of the net. A couple people might have thought that one in. It did not. That was Jason Cassidy, 61. And here come the Vanquish the other way. That snapshot that goes wide to goaltender Steve Stewart down the other end. Stewie's seen some more action here for the Demons. Played a minute and a half, no score. All the action down the far end right now. That's a 2-on-1 for the Demons. Now a 3-on-1 coming in. Backhand shot, let's go! Number 12, Joe D'Angelantonio sliding in the backhander. And that play started all the way behind their own net. It was a 2-on-1. It kind of flubbed up, but D'Angelantonio trailing the play goes in and slides the backhander in. And it's now 1-0 in favor of the Demons. Back to the 401, still tuning in. Great job, Ratcast. So, Jimmy, they did point out that it was us, so thank you so much over there in the 401. Appreciate the feedback as we try to bring some of the games back to the East Coast and even over the West Coast for people who could not make the trip. The 407 asking what time the next New England game is. I will check on that. It's tomorrow, though. I do know that. Shot. That just goes wide after Stewart made the save. And now it's a 2-on-1 if they hurry, but nice defensive play by the Vanquish. Shot and a save by Tobin. And no rebound for Billy Sherwood on the play. So we're looking at tomorrow, which is Sunday, May 19th, and that will be kicking off our first game of the day. It would be 10 a.m. West Coast time, so if my math is right, it is 1 p.m. Sunday East Coast time would be game 2 between New England and Silicon Valley in the Tier 2 playoffs. So hope that helps everybody out. We're going to get a schedule up on the website tonight once we sign off, and after our banquet, we'll get some more things going. Put up our text line, Jimmy, if anybody wants to send us a text or send us a tweet. There's our text line, 304-300-9889. That comes right here into us, into the booth, into the studio, and our Twitter is @Ratcast. If you'd like to say hi, shout out, wish your team good luck, you got a favorite player, let us know. That's what we're here for, to make this fun for all you guys. And on the Twitter, Sweet Pea 17, yeah, 717. Yes, we did have some audio issues earlier on, and those have been corrected, so we should be good now. If not, it could be something to do with the internet. As mentioned earlier this morning, we had some problems with audio, but we have all the games saved, and we will be uploading for on-demand later on, and the audio and video is just fine on those. That shot was blocked into Daniel on Twitter, Sweet Live Feed, says it's loading pretty good within Facebook. So, Daniel, thanks for chiming in and watching the American Inline Hockey League and the Ratcast. And a shot and a save by Stewart, and that puck goes out of play. As we take a look at how the teams got here, both teams sweeping 2-0. The Vanquish, a 4-1 win over San Jose, and then a 7-1 win over San Jose, and then Delco 3-2 win over Long Island, and then a 5-3 win to finish out the series, and that's how we got here. And the Demons breaking now, moving in. Shot just went high and wide. Ripping that one on the net was number 12, Joe D'Angelantonio, and I believe he has the Demon goal. Play right in front of the Vanquish bench. Now the Demons break it out. Trying to spread the floor a little bit, but everybody's back. Cassidy goes to the front of the net, trying to create some havoc. With it now is D'Angelantonio, Nick dishing it off to brother Joe. this is Joe all the way back out at center, being harassed by one of the Vanquish players. Now looking for the give and go. He called out the order Sanderson. That just didn't quite work. As Nick D'Angelantonio's trapped all the action right here below us in the booth. And coming out of the pile was the Vanquish. I think that was number 8, Nishinajan. And the Vanquish break it up now. Going to the backhand. Stewart dropping down, making the save. And we got a penalty coming up. A tripping call, and I think this is going to be on Orange County. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. We got a small crowd here. Actually, it's filled up all the seats around the rink. You can't really see them here from the camera angle, but we do have people to the left of the camera view and to the right of the camera view. And it is indeed a penalty on the Vanquish. So Delco on the man advantage, up by 1, looking to increase their lead. They had a good crowd here last night, as all the teams were in action last night. But now we've eliminated half the teams as we are now in round 2. In front shot, backhand save by Tobin, standing right in front of the net. Pat Gardner, number 15. He had a couple of kicks at the cat, in a little too deep, and goaltender Tim Tobin with a pair of saves. 6 minutes to go. We've played half of the first half. Minute 25 to go on the man advantage. This is D'Angelantonio Joe sending it back to the point. And giving chase is Sean Maffei, number 18, for the Demons. Maffei now slides it onto the side. Flarmer with it. Flarmer back to Maffei. Minute 5 to go in the man advantage. Pass across, looking for Flarmer. And that was intercepted by the Vanquish. I think that was either Rodriguez or Gonzalez on the steal, and they clear it out. D'Angelantonio trying to get away from his man, sends it back to center. Maffei back to D'Angelantonio, and it hit a stick and hopped over his skate. Now Joe curling in the center. Didn't have a shot. Nice play by the Vanquish to take away the shooting angle. 35 to go on the man advantage. Trying to set it up. No one get a shot. That goes high and wide. In the slot now. Poke checked away. Spinning around was Pat Gardner, the left-handed shot. Trying to get that one on the net. No go. 16 to go in the man advantage for the Demons. Not a very effective power play for them at all. Now a pass miss, and that might kill off just about the rest of this man advantage. Down to 5 seconds to go. D'Angelantonio with it. Pass across, hit a skate. A knuckle puck shot by Maffei, and that was knocked down. A lot of pushing and shoving behind the net. Coming out of it was Tommy Flarmer. Flarmer trying to send it across. Nice job by the Vanquish, blocking the passing lanes and the shooting lanes, taking everything away. Vanquish played all the way back in their own zone. Down to 4:13 to go. A lot of pushing and shoving down here below us. 4 minutes to play. Vanquish moving in. They go behind the Demon net. Poke checked away and goes out of play. What do we got we can show them, Jimmy? Anything over here at all? And this is the goal. Joe D'Angelantonio, I believe, right here. Whoop, tuck it in with the backhander. And that's where we are. 1-0, our score. And Mr. Daniel on the Twitter says, thanks for the shout out. Hey, no problem. Thanks for tuning in, and let us know that the link is working through Facebook as we try to keep things rolling. Bounce in front, and that was swept away by Tobin. Demons keep it in. Pass in front, it's gone! Billy Sherwood going to the front of the net. Scored that one 63 from 15. And Billy Sherwood took the pass from Pat Gardner and tips it home. And it's now 2-0. Sweet pass in front, and Billy Sherwood working hard, going to the net. Not much Tobin can do on the redirect. And Jimmy, this is the Demons team that we saw at the festival back in March, just playing strong hockey.
Yeah, they were tough to beat. They went, what, 9-0 in the tournament that weekend?
Not the minor team, no. Well, as an organization, they did lose a couple games, but they were strong.
They were strong. They were one of the tough teams to beat, but just all up and down. Goaltending, forwards, defense, hard to beat them.
All the action sitting in the Delco zone, and it's a one-on-one the other way, and nice defensive play at the skate of the Vanquish defenseman. And pushed away in the corner. Vanquish control the puck. They're moving around. They're down by 2 right now. Play's kind of slowed down here a bit, Jimmy, as the Vanquish taking their time. Still 2:40 to go in the first half. Goes by shot, a save by Stewie there off the right arm, stick side, and here come the Demons the other way. 3-on-2 if they hurry, moving in. Shot at a big-time save by Tobin. Bouncing puck, and he hangs on. DiFilippo had a couple of kicks at the cat there, but it was really in the glove right there of Timmy Tobin. Our goal scorers, Joe D'Angelantonio and Billy Sherwood. And that's where we are right now. 2-0. Loose puck in front, just hopped over the stick of Jason Cassidy. That puck had settled for him. He might have been able to scoop that one in. Again, this is live action, American Inline Hockey League from Las Vegas. Playoffs, round 2. It's game 1, the minor tier 1. OC Vanquish and the Delco Demons. Shot, that just goes wide of Tobin. Vanquish trying to break it out now. Getting back on defense was Nick D'Angelantonio. Demons trying to break now, 1-on-2, see if he can get through. No, nice defensive play. Now moving in alone, goes to the forehand shot, it scores! Nick D'Angelantonio following up to play. And it's now 3-0 for Delco. Yeah, we watched this again. Here we go, following up to play, going to the forehand and throwing it in right here below us. And boy, I tell you, that's a second goal in a row, Jimmy, on a follow-up. First one was by Joe D'Angelantonio. Now Nick getting in on the action.
Yeah, great job there to stay with it, not fall away from the play, and pick up the rebound, put it right in.
So we got 1:25 to go here in the first half. And Delco has built himself a 3-0 lead. So we've had some close games, Jimmy. Now all of a sudden we get into the second round of the playoffs. We find New England in Tier 2 action fall down 4-0 early to the Silicon Valley Quakes. And Silicon Valley Quakes end up winning that game. And now we find Delco up 3-0. So both games so far in this round have started off heavily in favor of one team, at least on the scoreboard.
Well, you got 2 teams, different sides of the country, 2 different conferences, not used to each other yet, and feeling each other out and have some difficulties.
Yeah, we had about 10 seconds run off the clock there. I'll have to get that figured out.
Great officials here, taking care of all the work.
So the face-off will come back in the Vanquish zone. And Sherwood on the draw. He has the second goal for the Demons. They have 3. They lead 3-0. Right now, just nothing working for OC White right now. They had a great series with Las Vegas. But right now, they're not faring well here in the finals. Demons breaking in 3-on-3. Pass, kick save by Tobin. Swept away by the Demon defenseman. Pat Gardner trying to get it. Puck flips and goes out of play. 19 seconds to go into the half. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and those of us texting us and tweeting us, rooting on your favorite team or favorite players. Vanquish now, a chance for one last one. Long shot on the net. It's going to take a funny hop, and Stewart's got to play that one. That was a 170-foot shot on a skip, like skipping stones. Now they're on a shot. Kick save by Tobin at the buzzer. As going in was Dominic Denker getting now on net. And we're going to go to first break with the score. The Delco Demons 3 and the OC Vanquish nothing. Take a look at one of our sponsors here, Jimmy. The Let's Play Hockey show coming up March 7th and 8th in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's the 25th annual Let's Play Hockey Expo at the River Center in St. Paul. It's the world's largest consumer trade show, and it normally attracts crowds of 40,000 hockey players, coaches, families, fans, retailers, and associations. Got to go to check out www.letsplayhockey.com for more on the expo coming up. Again, March 7th and 8th, 2014. And Jimmy, I've been to a couple of those, and they are a lot of fun.
Yeah, it looks like great organization, great charity event for all the kids, so always fun to be out there.
Okay. And we're almost set for second half action between Delco Demons and the OC Vanquish. And got a special guest up here in the booth. An old friend from the East Coast, now over here on the West Coast, Tyler Myers. Tyler, thanks for joining us here on the Ratcast.
Thank you. Good to be here.
So I remember you back in your Fire Ants days, and I was wondering myself, is that the same dude that was back there for the Fire Ants, now out here on the West Coast? And how are you liking things out here?
Pretty well so far. I'm doing pretty well out here. The weather definitely beats the East Coast. Hockey is just as good for the most part. A little different style of play, but good.
Yeah, you don't have the snow, but you have the heat, and you're okay with that?
I'm okay. You don't have to shovel heat.
That is a very, very good point, Tyler. So you guys moved on to the finals, right?
Yes, we did.
And that shot just goes wide at Tobin. We'll get to that in just 1 second. Controlled by the Demons. Snapshot. That was knocked down as Tommy Flummer got one away. And here come the Vanquish the other way. 3-on-3. We have a lot of Demons back. Kind of surprised here, Tyler. We had some really close games in round one all across. I think we had one game that was 5-0 maybe.
Yeah.
I think that was, oh, geez, I'm trying to even think who that was. It was,
Yeah, we beat the Quakes 5-0 in game one
that's
last
what it
night.
was. Yep, that's what it
And
was.
This morning it was a little bit closer.
Yeah, in fact, I think that's our biggest margin of the weekend was 5-0.
Yeah.
We haven't had overtime. Yeah, shot and a save by Tobin. But what I was getting at is we get here into the second round, and in the last game here, the Quakes go up 4-0 on New England, and now Delco's up 3-0 on OC. So we've had some really close games, and we kick off the second round here, and boy, we get some big leads going on.
Yeah, teams may be separating themselves from the pack a little bit as teams get a little tired.
So we're going to take a look at some of the scores that you guys did here early as we call up our special graphics man, Jimmy, over here on the board. As we're actually streaming live. We've been streaming live all weekend. So all your games are available live, and they will be available shortly on demand.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was watching a little bit at work yesterday before I got here myself.
Nice. And a shot to save by so rebound in front, another left pad save by Demons goaltender Steve Stewart. And a cover up there. We got a whistle. So 7:57 to play in this one, and maybe a little frustration showing there, Tyler, as Vanquish took a penalty down by 3 after a couple of saves by goaltender Steve Stewart.
That's for sure. Maybe the heat getting to him a little bit.
Yeah, tell us about the heat out there. I mean, you might be used to it a little bit, but, you know.
Yeah, definitely more used to it than most people here visiting, I'm sure. But it's definitely pretty suffocating once you start to play.
So moving up now over center, Matt Hellhake for the Demons. Taking his time. They're in no hurry. They're up by 3. Pass it in front. Rebound shot and another shot. A nice save there by Tobin. Vanquish get it back up, but only to the blue line. Hellhake moving in. Sends it in deep. They work it around. They're setting up the box, Tyler, rather than the diamond you see a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Now pass it in front. Kick save. Nice kick save there. No call right there as one of the Demons actually got a stick. Looked like he was going for the puck. And now Tempest flare at center. Pat Gardner exchanging some pleasantries. Gonna send 2 guys to the front of the net now. See if this works. The last 50 seconds of the man advantage. Nice pass. Hellake moving in. That was taken away to go to the front of the net. Shot, he score! Count it. It's a power play goal, and now it's 4-0 for the Demons. Did we get that one on replay, Jimmy? Oh, we missed the replay. Oh. All right, well, what we'll do is we'll take a look at past Cup winners here in the Elite Division. The first season, it went to the Scottdale Inferno. And the next season, it was the... Oh, here we go. There's the Elite winners. Steel City Phantoms, Huntington Beach, and then 2 by the Oakland Good Life. And now we are in year 5, and it's either going to be Las Vegas or Delco added to that list.
Hopefully Las Vegas. It'd be nice to bring something home.
It would be. Asher with a shot, and that just goes wide. Puck in the corner. 6:21 to go. There's still time, but they're going to need something quick here, Tyler.
That's for sure.
Sometimes you see those comebacks, and you got to score when you can. There was one play earlier in the day that I was talking to some of the referees, and the comeback was on, but with about 2 minutes to go, player missed an open net. And he skated by the referee and goes, I think that's it. You know, and you could just tell you miss an open net like that, would have cut the lead to 1, and you're thinking that maybe you don't get 2 more really good scoring chances after that, and the player knew it and the ref kind of knew it, and I guess it's just a hockey thing.
It is. That actually happened to us earlier today against the Quakes. We were up 3-2, I believe, with maybe about a minute left, and one of their players got a breakaway, and our goalie made a big save. And then we end up coming down and scoring an empty net to make it 4-2, putting the game out of reach. So things can change pretty quickly. They could have tied it, but instead they go down by 2 and have little hope coming back at that point.
So what brought you out here to the West Coast from the Hartford area?
Better weather.
Yeah.
I figured I'd give it a shot while I'm still young. If I hate it, I'll go back east.
Usually you go out west or south when you get old, like me and Jim Miller.
I had a few friends out here already, so it was a pretty easy transition.
Yeah, Jim had to stay where he is because that's where all his friends are.
What friends?
Oh.
Just kidding, Jim.
Now Vanquish moving in. Shot saved by Stewart. Rebound on the back of the net. I'm not going to mention right now that Stewart has a shutout going. I'm not going to mention that. I'm not going to mention that at all, but it is 4-0. And a backhand shot saved by Tobin. Rebound shot saved by Tobin again. As the Demons keep pressing. Sean Maffei down there jamming away at it. Just want to say up next, we have your game up next, right? You guys are playing?
Oh, are we next?
I think so, right?
Yeah, maybe. We're supposed to go on at 6. I'm not sure if we'll go on any earlier, but...
Yeah, it's only 4:17 to go in this one, and I believe up next it's Las Vegas and Delco. So you better get motoring down there. And
you're right. I better get ready.
Get your shoes on. Well, thanks for coming up here in the booth. We hope to talk to you at some point later in the weekend.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thanks, man. Good luck. So 4-0 our score. Time ticking away on the Vanquish here. Puck comes all the way back to center. They're playing like it's a power play, but it's not. Joe D'Angelantonio goes back behind his net. He banks it. That was a funky bounce, but he got it to go. Over to Nick D'Angelantonio. Over on the side. Arbiter. Over on the wing to D'Angelantonio. This is Nick. Nick gets around the man, pass it in front. Wrist shot now is blocked. As that was Nick to Joe on the play. And it's 1-on-2 for the Vanquish. And a drop pass was taken away by D'Angelantonio. He moves in, tries to play it between his legs. And finds a man wide open. Pass across to the side. Nice defensive play by the Vanquish. Otherwise, that's a 5th goal for the Demons. Now a shot and a big glove save by Timmy Tobin down there in the Vanquish net as the Demons continue to put up some offense. What do we got, Jimmy? Anything good we can put up there? Yeah, here's one of the goals right here. The follow-up. Right there. Big goal by the Demons. OC Vanquish moving in. Shot saved by Suey. Rebound in front. That shot just went wide. Hansel now right up the middle. Sends it over to Hellhake. He sends it off. Hellhake goes to the net and a shot. That was by Sherwood, and it's a save by Tobin. It comes all the way back to Eric Hansel. 2:50 to go. 4-0 lead for the Delco Demons black team, looking to take game 1. Game 2 will be tomorrow morning at 10:45 a.m. on the West Coast. And for normal people on the East Coast, I think that's 1:45 p.m., Jimmy, right? So pace is slowed down here on a hot day. Last game of the day for both of these teams. We have one more coming up, and that would be the elite matchup, game 1, between Las Vegas and Delco. Just talking to Tyler Myers up here. Shot saved by Stewart. That hit him right in the M in Demon. And now the puck on edge goes all the way out to center. 2:19 to play. Second half action, 4-0 our score. And calling from the shoot. Shot, and that goes wide. And it's 2-on-1 the other way. Gardner and Sherwood. Gardner moving in. Shot save. Rebound shot, and that just went wide. A couple of big saves by Tobin, keeping the Vanquish in it just a little bit longer. Now the puck goes behind the Vanquish net. 1:51 to go. Vanquish need 4. And the puck squirts all the way back into the Demon zone. Now up on the wing to Flommer, Tommy Flommer. He ditches it off. Flommer going to the net for a return pass. Instead, Gardner takes the shot and misses, but Demons get the rebound. Jimmy, it's kind of like watching a basketball game where you see one team taking all the shots, hitting the rim, but getting the rebound and setting it back up again. And I did just make a basketball comparison. I did. Nice work. And deep Sean Maffei with it. He sends the puck over to a teammate. Now they play it back in their own zone. 1 minute to go. Last minute to play in the period, as they would say. Gardner back as well. Putting on the brakes is Maffei. Maffei up now over center. Maffei shot and a save by Tobin. And he hangs on with 43.7 to go. And we got a text in asking why the audio is a little tinny. Well, it is going through the internet, so it could be a bad internet connection. Like I say, it does sound good over here, and the on-demand audio will be fine. But anytime you go through the internet and start using free services like Ustream, as good as they are, they're on high quality. From the 989, go Demons. They are going right now. And they are up 4-0, and they are cruising to a Game 1 win against the Vanquish. 11 seconds to go in this one. Pass, backdoor pass just didn't work. Sherwood lost his stick on the play. 4 seconds to go. Hellake with the puck. He's just going to play it in, and that's going to do it. So the final score of game 1 goes to the Demons, 4-0. Up next, the elite matchup between the Las Vegas Aces and the Delco Demons. That's actually scheduled a few minutes away, so stay tuned. Actually, we might have a 15 to 20-minute break before that game begins, but we will have that coverage live here on the Ratcast.